Hey guys, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video it's some amazing news for Samsung Galaxy S10 owners. And of course that means S10e, S10 and the S10 Plus. So what we have is a brand new update that brings Samsung One UI 2.1 to the S10 series, which means it's going to bring brand new software enhancements to your phone. So let's dive in and find out all the new features. Now first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my settings. I'm going to go all the way down, go into my software about phone and into the software information. And as you can see, now we have the One UI 2.1 with Android 10. And I just want to let you guys know, this is an unlocked S10. If you have a different carrier, you might get it at a later date, but you will get it sooner or later. All right, so now let's look at all the brand new features of One UI 2.1. Now the very first thing is very simple. When you bring down the notifications panel, now what you get with the S10 series of smartphones is a power button right over here. So normally you have to press and hold the power button. Now you can just pull it down just like that. Tap on that power button and restart, power off, or go to the emergency mode if you desire. So that's nice and convenient. Number two, when you pinch the screen and go to the side, you're not going to see Samsung Bixby anymore. What you'll see is Samsung Daily. Okay, it's not going to be that much different than Bixby, but now it has been rebranded to Samsung Daily. Agree to the terms, tap on start, and I'm going to show it to you. It looks very much like the Bixby interface, but now it's known as Samsung Daily, and it's a little bit more refined than the other versions. Okay, so that's absolutely fantastic. Let's move on. Now, one pretty cool thing has to do with the dark mode. So when I go to my settings, and if I scroll all the way up to my display, and if I go inside, the display menu looks a little bit different. The night mode, the dark mode, is on the top, and you have graphics to show it to you right here for direct access. And when I switch from light to dark, you see a nice transition effect that goes to the dark mode. When I go back to light, it transitions into the light mode. So that's fantastic. Now one more thing that has to do with the night mode. If I go home, pinch the screen, and go into my wallpapers. Now first and foremost, these icons here, they have changed the icons. They're now a little bit more modernized. But if I do swipe down, you'll see apply dark mode to wallpaper right here. So basically what's happening here is if you disable this, the dark mode does not get applied to the home screen wallpaper. But if you do go here and apply this, okay, now let me go to the settings, and if I go to the dark mode, you'll notice that the wallpaper itself darkens a little bit to stay consistent with the overall darker theme. And if I were to, let me go back here for a second, let me just go here, let's go to light mode here, okay. If I were to pinch this, go to wallpaper and disable this feature, all right. Now when I go to the display and go to dark mode, the wallpaper remains nice and bright in the background. So just be aware of that. You have that brand new option. Now here comes one of my favorite features. When I go to my messages application, all right, let me just create a brand new message real quick. So I picked a recipient here. I'm going to send a message over. All right. Now let's go back to that message and I'm going to show you what you can do here. You can go into individual conversations, tap on them, and then tap on these three dots, and then go into customize wallpaper. And from here, I can change the background of my text window to any one of these colors. I can also change the color preview here, so I can go to black or white. As you can see, that's white. Now it's black. So that's good. And I can go to my gallery and pick in any photo, anything that you like, anything that's your hobby, whether that's anime, that's nature, that's cars. You can put it in the background of your wallpapers instead of these colors. And then when I click done, that's what you get. Looks real nice. And you can have a different color background for any conversation, for every single conversation with various different people. Now let's move on and talk about the enhancements to the actual camera application. We actually have more than just enhancements. We have brand new features. The first thing is the single take feature. Now this feature allows you to take a photo. You basically point the camera at somebody, you press the shutter button, and it takes a series of photos, videos with special effects, and it gives you all of these so you can pick and choose which one you like. So automatically it does some amazing things for you. That's the single take option. If I were to go over here to more and tap on the tips, it tells you exactly what the single take does here. You can pause and you can read it right over here. Other fantastic feature. Now we have a pro photography mode. Now we have a pro video mode. Now when I go to the pro video mode, I can change all the individual settings on the phone manually for video recording. So I can change the ISO manually. I can tap on this. I can even change the aperture. I can go from 2.4 to 1.5. I can change the shutter speed all manually. I can go to auto or manual focus, as you can see. I can even change the white balance right from here based on my needs. If you are a professional or an enthusiast level photographer, you know what these things are. Now on top of that, we also have one more thing. If I go to more, if I go to my hyperlapse mode, I can now tap this button that enables night hyperlapse. So not only can I take hyperlapse videos in the morning, I can create amazing, stunning hyperlapse night modes. For this mode, you're going to need a tripod before you start recording. All right, just so you know. And one more change comes directly to the shutter button. Now, if you want to take a burst shot, in the old version, you would have to press and hold. In this one, you press and pull down. Okay, now that's going to take a burst shot. So make sure you press and hold down, and that's going to give you a burst shot. Now, if you press and hold, it actually starts to record a video. So if you want to do a quick 5-second video, you don't have to swipe over the video. You simply stay at photo and you press and hold, and it's going to start to record a video as long as you have the button pressed down. When you let it go, the video stops and gets saved. So pull down to burst, as you can see, press and hold to record the video. Fantastic. Let's move on to the next tactic, the next brand new feature. Of course, we have something also amazing, and this actually applies to the keyboard, the Samsung keyboard. So when I go to my messages, all right, let me just go into this message here. Let me tap on this one. So we have a bunch of new features built into the keyboard. Number one, if you tap this button, what I can do now is I can tap on keyboard resize, and I can resize my keyboard and even make it like this, so I can easily use it with one hand if I'm holding the phone like this, just like that. Okay, so that option is right here, keyboard size. Let me just reset this. All right, number two, what I have is I have the translate option. This is fantastic. Tap on translate, agree to all the terms, and look at what happens. I'm going to type a message right here. I'm going to say, hi, how are you? Let me just type that in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap, it says from English to, let's pick another language. Let's just pick Spanish. All right, let's just go for Spanish. Right here, should be here somewhere, right there. So tap on that. Now what I do is I click done, and whatever I type here gets translated over here, and I can now send that message to somebody else that I'm talking to. Maybe that person speaks Spanish. So anything you type here, hi, right there, hi, you can translate on the top, hola, right there, all right? So that's a great feature. You can translate from any language, as you can see, to another language from here. This is using Google Translate, so it's going to be extremely accurate. So one more thing with the keyboard, you also have a Samsung Pass built into the keyboard. You can tap this and use Samsung Pass right from the keyboard. I'm going to skip that. And then you can also search. If you tap on search, you can search for emojis, stickers, and more right from here. Okay, so if you're looking for a specific emoji or a sticker, boom, right there. Just go inside. That's the magic button here, the 3 dots. Tap on it, you get all these options. Fantastic. Let's move on. Of course, we have some other really cool features. Now, when I swipe down, and if I go into the notification panel, if I swipe over, I have a quick share option and a music share option. Now, let me just go into the quick share option. You just tap it to start it, press and hold to go inside. And over here, basically using quick share, I can share large files with other Samsung devices that also have the quick share option super fast. So I can send a large movie or any large file from this phone to the other phone within seconds using a Wi-Fi connection with the quick share feature. You do want to make sure your phone has a recognizable name. So mine says Galaxy S10e. You can tap here, change the name of the phone so other people are recognized. You can say Saki's phone or Joe's phone or Jack's phone or whatever. So that's a quick share for fast file sharing. And then we have the music share option. Now the music share option is a little bit more tricky. It's mostly for people that love music, and of course your friends have to love music too. Because what you can do is you connect your phone to a Bluetooth device, and then you can connect your friend's phone to the same Bluetooth device, like a speaker, and both of you guys can stream your music to that single speaker. So I can show my music to other people on a public speaker, and then other people can show their music on the same speaker using the music share feature. All right, so that's fantastic. You do have to be on the same Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth has to be turned on if you want to use these quick sharing features. All right, so that's basically everything that you get on the Samsung Galaxy S10 series. Of course, like I said, this applies to S10, S10e, S10 Plus. If you have any questions, comments, drop them down below. For now, guys, have a fantastic day, all right?